Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we will discuss another important topic in Power Portals. My name is Sanjay Prakash and I am a Microsoft certified trainer and giving training in corporate world and to candidates out there for Dynamics 365 and Power Apps. So today we will discuss, let us start. So today we will discuss how we can enable attachment for portal applications, right? So this is my portal studio and I will expose an entity form or table form, and in that form, when someone interact with the Power Portal with that entity, then I should have enabled that attachment in that form. So let us start. First, we have to go to data and go to tables. Here I have to design the form for which I want to expose that form in Power Portal, right? So first you have to choose the table for which you want to create a form. I want to create a form for account, so I will click on account and click on forms. Okay, you will find many forms are there, but I want to create my new form that will be available for portal users. Click on new form and click on main form. Once the main form is created, clicked, the main form designer window will open. Here you have to give a name of your form first before designing anything, because you can modify a main form type for your portal forms. Now here at the right side you can see the display name. Let me change this as portal account form. Right, now once I have given this, let me give portal account form, and once I have given this, I can go here. So I don't need all of this information, so I will click one by one and delete. I don't need these tabs because as this form will be exposed to portal, so I don't need everything. So I need only that much information that I want to capture from public users. So I'll keep on deleting, and now I will change the tab to contain only one column. Okay, so I will click layout, click one column. Now it will display account name, phone number, fax, website. I don't need this parent account, so I will delete this. And the website ticker symbol I don't want, so just keep the fields that are required to capture for a portal user. So I will just delete this also. Relationship type, product price list, only account name, phone number, fax, website and address. Okay, and this map also I don't need, so I will delete this. Okay, but I want to add a timeline, so I will go here. So you have to place a timeline so that you can attach. So click on this, click on this form and click on plus component and click on timeline. Just drag and drop here after address. Okay, and once it is done, you just click on publish. Right, so my form design is done. My form name is account portal form. Now once it is done, next thing is I have to double check in the timeline whether it is selected as a note or not. So I will click this and go down and check this option if it is selected as a note or not. So it is reloading. Just wait for some seconds because I have published it. So you need to double check that if the attachment is selected as a node selection in timeline or not, then we will move forward. So this is my timeline. So this is the timeline, and I'll go to the property here at the right side, and I'll go to check if these options are available or not. Activity, notes and post, and here you should see note is selected, and you have to go down to check other options also. Okay, now everything is okay. Note is displayed as modified on. Okay, now published. So once it is published, next thing is we have to create an basic form in Power Portals. You have to go here, click on basic forms and click on new form. Give a name here, account basic form. Right, once you have given this account basic form, you have to select the table for which you want to associate the form. So table is account. Once you choose account, it will give you the option to choose the form. This is my form that I have just created, portal account form. I have associated this, and you can keep it blank, the tab name, so that it will select everything. Now insert mode is the mode is insert for this form, so you can create new records. Okay, now website, you have to choose for which portal you want to publish this. Next, you have to choose this enable permission, save it. Okay, once you save it, you have to go to form options to check other things, but go to additional settings. Here you have to enable the attachment option. Go down, scroll down. Here you will find add attach file. Click on this add attach file storage note attachment. Here you have to choose notes in the attach file save option, and you can click on this at allow multiple files, so that user can select multiple files. Okay, now save it. Now this is the second operation. Now third operation is you have to go to basic form metadata, and you have to add new basic form metadata here. Okay, and here you have to choose the type age notes. Okay, and you have to choose everything, every option here below age true. Okay, this is the note attachment, the file attachment location. You can also choose Azure blob storage, but I don't want note attachment, and save it. Okay, so I can click on save and close. So this form is created. Right, now I will go to related, and I will go to, so once this form is done, I have to create another form. Right, so sorry, I have to create the web role. Right, I will go to the web. So this form is designed. Now I will, so let us see how it works. Okay, now if I will configure this form in portal, let me create a new page. Okay, now once you click new page, it will open a new page in Power Portal Studio, and I can give the name of the page here at the right side. It is still loading, so I can give the name as account entry, let's say. Okay, and partial URL you can give anything, account hyphen entry. Okay, let's say SCC entry. Now once it is done, I can place a form here. Right, I can go back here, component, and click on form. The form is added. I can choose use existing form because I have already a entity form created. It's not displaying here. Right, the account form is not displaying. If it will not display, just click on synchronize configuration, because whatever change you do in this portal management model driven app, to reflect all the changes in Power Portal Studio, you have to click on sync configuration. Now click on this form, click on use existing. Now you can see this basic form. This is the form that I have created and which is associated with the account form. Now I can choose the portal account form. It is automatically associated. Mode is insert, and skip it anything, so I don't need anything more. Now I will save it and click sync configuration. Now this time, once I will click on browse website, the page will display in the new page in the Power Portal. So let us wait. The web page will open for me, and the web page is ACC entry. Now you can see it is still saying you do not have any appropriate permission. Okay, as you have enabled entity a table permission for this form. That's why anonymous users cannot access this. So you have to log in first. So click on login, and you have to use a you have to register this. Let me register using my credential. Let me give this one, uh, anything. Okay, I'm giving this, and username, password, I'm giving a password. So this is how you can register a portal. Until unless you register using this portal, you cannot be authenticated, right? So once this is authenticated, a new contact record will be created in the system, right? So let us wait. Now the profile is logged in. I can give a last name. Let's say Jia, and let's say Khan. Okay, so I'm giving Jia Khan as a user, so I will just save it. Okay, update it. Now once it is updated, if I'll go to portal, go to here portal management app and go to uh, contacts here, because all the portal users are stored in this contact. So I can see the user here. If I can refresh this, if it is not displayed here, you can click on all contacts. Now you can search here the new user created. So this is the user which is created in the system. Okay, now still once this person logged in, still also the page is not able to access. You do not have permission. It's because we have enabled entity permission, table permission here for this form, account basic form. That's why although you have enabled, although you have authenticated or logged in, you cannot see this table until unless we enable table permission configuration, right? So go to this table permission, and here you have to create a table permission. Okay, so click on new table permission and give a name as account permission. Okay, now here you have to choose for which entity you want to enable this permission. I want for account, right? And for which website? I want custom portal, and access type, let's say global. So the user can access global data. And privileges, I want to read, create, append to, delete, write, every permission I want to give to that user. So for this permission, so click on save. And the next thing is you have to provide the web role. You have to associate the web role for this permission. Click on the existing web role, search a web role, and I want to associate this authenticated users. You can create your new web role. Otherwise you can use this authenticated users, because the users who are already logged in, they are called as authenticated users by default. So click on authenticated users, click add. Okay, so I have created account permission, entity table permission. I have associated a web role, authenticated user. Now next thing is I have to associate the user, the contact, in this authenticated users web role. So I will go to related, go to contacts, and I will select the contact which is created now. That is, so I can choose this user. So change the view, contacts, all contacts. Okay, so you can search the user here. Let me click on all records. uh, so no records created, so click on change view, click on contacts, all contacts, and here I want to search Jia Khan. Okay, why it is not able to connect? Because the person needs to be verify his account, right? Otherwise, if it is not working here, you can go here in the contact, open the contact if you not find there, and open the specific contact, this one, and here go to related web role. Okay, and here I want to associate a web role, authenticated users. Now what I have done, I have created a table permission, and I have associated with a web role, and the web role is associated with a contact, right? Now let me refresh this. I will go here and refresh. As I have associated the web role and uh, table permission to this user. Now you can see the uh, attached file is displaying here. Okay, now let me create one test account, phone number, okay, fax, website. Okay, now let me choose a file and submit. Now once you submit, this account will be created in the system, in dynamic system, right? The submission is completed. Now I'll go to accounts to check if the account is created with that attachment or not. Okay, so I'll go to here in apps and choose the correct environment, and I will go to this applications. Then I will open sales hub, let's say, because in the sales hub I can see the account records. I'll go to accounts, and here I will search, let's say, all accounts, and the account name is test account, right? So I'll go here and search that test. Now this is the account which is created from portal, and in that attachment you can see here the note is coming from portal, and if you click this, the attachment you can see here, right? It will try to save it and you can open it. Now this attachment has been saved from portal, right? So this way we can enable the attachment functionality in portals. But sometimes if it is not working, then you have to go here and you have to create another table permission. You have to go this portal management and you have to go to table permission and create this annotation table permission. In this annotation you have to enable all these options. Annotation is nothing but the note entity. You have to provide the privileges and you have to enable this web role, because sometimes if you do not create this annotation, you cannot if you do not create this annotation table permission and associate the table permission to the web role, you cannot see this attach file option. So let us test. Let me remove this from this annotation table permission. Annotation is the new table permission which is pointing to notes entity. So let me save it. Now once I save it and I will refresh this, it is still working. Now I have to save this, let's say, and I'll go here and click on sync configuration and then browse website. Now this time if the page will open, you cannot see attach a file, because the note or the annotation entity permission or table permission has not been assigned to authorized authenticated users. Can you see that? You cannot see the uh, attach file option. That's because you have not associated this annotation table permission with web role for which the user belongs to. So as the user is associated with authenticated web role, so we have to add that web role in this annotation table permission also. Okay, now once you do that and sync configuration, and if you click on browse website, then it will display the attach option. So this is the trick. People do not create annotation table permission and try creating the table permission or table form, right? Now you can work on this. I hope it helped in your work. If it helped, please subscribe this channel. And also if you want to be a member in my channel, you can go here and click on this sign in, the joining option, so that you can join my channel uh, as a uh, as a member, so that you can watch member only videos, exclusive videos. And also you join free this community, and this is the free community for Dynamics 365 power up related topics. And currently it is free, but in future it may be a premium one. So as soon as possible you try login, as soon as possible you register in this portal or in this community portal. Thank you guys. Subscribe this channel. I will come with next video. Cheers. Bye.